I'll be I watched a YouTube video last night. Charlie Kirk debates 20 libs. Okay. It's just one of these, you find a million of these things on YouTube. All these kids. And I mean, I found it adorable. These kids racing to sit across from him and make their point. And their points were mostly bad. And the kids themselves would cancel each other out, like, get her out, get her out. And there's this one kid that sits down and you can tell this kid has already distinguished himself because Kirk is like, oh, this one's going to go a while. And the kid kind of like ruffles his hair and is like, okay, so abortion, because they're debating abortion and they're debating what makes a murder and what that word means. And they're debating the deep question of when life begins.
Yeah.
And one of the things you see in the other debaters is it's almost like they don't have the vocabulary to discuss this because they've never had to unpack it so deeply. You're just not allowed to say abortion is murder. So therefore they're without any kind of defense when someone says it is. And then you get into this discussion about where life begins, which gets really difficult because what does it mean? Life outside the womb, life, how is somebody that needs assistance outside the womb different from somebody that's old? It just gets really, you get into all these, but this kid was like, he came prepared.
Ooh.
And he had Charlie Kirk not back on his feet, but Kirk was like, that's a good point. That's a good point. And you could see the spark in Kirk's eyes when somebody could step toe to toe with him. It's what any good professor feels when they have a great student. That's the guy. Let's go. Let's have fun. And I found myself thinking like Charlie Kirk in another lifetime would have been such a great teacher or professor or instructor. He really had a patience with these kids that would just say, Nancy, they were just saying the dumbest things, and he was just straight faced.